It is Saturday night, guys, and tonight we are watching a movie that I watched for the very first time last night. The only reason I watched it last night was so that I could get a feel for it and come up with a snack that was relative to the movie. If you can't tell by the stuff behind me, tonight we are going to be watching Tim Burton's The Corpse Bride. I cannot believe I had never seen this movie, guys. I think I saw part of it one time, but I had never seen it in full until last night. It was a little bit different than what I expected. I kind of expected it to be a little bit more like Nightmare Before Christmas. The music wasn't quite as catchy as The Nightmare Before Christmas, but it was still awesome. It was a great movie. It was a fun movie night, and definitely an awesome spooky movie night when you're trying to get in the mood for Halloween. Right back here you can see the Emily and Victor Corpse Bride animatronics, which I picked up just a couple weeks ago from Spirit Halloween. They were just released for this year. I made a video setting them up on my other channel, and I'm going to show you just a little bit of that in a minute here, but let's talk about the snack we are going to have tonight, guys. I love to come up with snacks that are relevant to the movie we're going to be watching. So last night while I was watching this movie, I was looking for something we could make a snack out of, and the only thing that kept popping out at me was the eyeballs. Literally, they kept popping out everywhere. Emily's eyeball kept popping out. The skeleton's eyeball would go from one side to the other. It seemed like so many characters had eyeballs that just kept falling out. So I did my best to come up with a snack that had something to do with eyeballs. Come with me. I'm going to show you these awesome animatronics and what they do, and then we are going to go upstairs and make Emily's eyeballs. Okay, we got them together, guys. Holy crap, do they look good. Let's turn them on and see how they interact.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
I do. You may kiss the bride.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine.
This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. But now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But you are not mine.
Wait. I made a promise.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Alright, so I'm hoping this is going to be very easy to make. I like to find the easy things. We're going to be making eyeballs tonight, just plain old eyeballs. But the way we're going to be doing it is we are going to take some marshmallows. We are going to make chocolate-covered marshmallows, but we're going to use white vanilla candy coating. And then we're simply going to take a chocolate chip and stick it right in at the middle of each one so that it looks like an eyeball that has fallen out. So I just picked this stuff up at Target. I got some jet puffed marshmallows, just the regular size ones. I got some milk chocolate chips right here, and I didn't see any other kind of melting chocolate there, but they did have this. Good and Gather vanilla candy coating. It includes a microwavable tray. Now, if you guys have been watching for a while, you know that I have an actual candy melting pot. But since this comes with a microwavable tray, and this was all they had at Target, we're just going to do it this way in the microwave just because I'm curious. Plus, not everybody has a melting pot, so it'll be nice to see how this actually works. So, in theory, and if all goes as planned, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put this in the microwave, we're going to melt it and get it prepared. When that's ready, we're going to move over and we're going to start taking some marshmallows, and we are going to coat them with that melted vanilla chocolate. Once they're coated, we're going to let them dry for a second, and then we're going to take one milk chocolate chip and stick it in the middle of each of our vanilla chocolate covered marshmallows so that it looks like an eyeball. So let's take a look at the directions on the back of this box here first. Remove from package, remove inner film, microwave on medium for 2 minutes, stir well, microwave on medium again for an additional 15 seconds. Candy coating retains shape until stirred, do not overheat, do not microwave on high. Overheating will cause scorching and thickening. Now, I have experienced that before, so it is very important that you follow these directions. If that candy gets really thick, it is not going to coat our marshmallows the way we want it to. And while we're on the subject, don't try to add any kind of food coloring, because as soon as you add the food coloring, that cools it down and makes that thick too. Okay, so taking it out of the package, this is what it looks like. It is one big, thick, heavy 1 pound bar of vanilla chocolate. Now, you can probably break those into pieces, which I'm going to try to do. All right, now wait a minute. It does not say to break those into pieces, but man, I don't know. I want to follow the directions, but I don't want to screw these up. All right, I removed from the package. I removed the inner film. There it is. That smells really good. I am not going to break it up just because the directions don't tell me to, but I can tell you from experience that if you broke it up, it would melt much easier. All right, medium, 50% power. Maybe if we put the time in first. 2 minutes. It's not going anywhere else. That's weird. Power level high, and it won't change to anything else. All right, well, we're just going to leave it at that, I guess. I'll just stick it in there, we'll run it on high, and I'll keep an eye on it. All right, 17 seconds to go. I hope I don't mess this up. All right, here we go. So it still looks like that. I can definitely tell it's melted. Let me mix it up. Okay, yeah, that is melted very good. I'm not even going to put it back in. We got our marshmallows here. Got some parchment paper out here. Let's set the marshmallows over here. We'll dip and set them right on the parchment. And you got to work fast with this stuff. Okay, so that worked pretty good. I obviously did not use all of that. I just made a small handful of what's going to be eyeballs. Now we're going to grab our chocolate chips, bring them over here, and give them some pupils. While they're still wet, we're just going to drop a little chocolate chip into the middle of these. I don't even care if it's on the side or whatever. Everybody has different shaped eyeballs. Okay, so I guess that's not really true, but who cares? It's all in good fun. One right there. Right there. And one right there. Okay, now we gotta let those dry. Oh my gosh, guys, sometimes the simplest things make the best, most awesome snack for your movie night. That is too funny. Minimal time, minimal cost, and we have eyeballs for our Corpse Bride movie night. Now, having worked with melting chocolate before, I know that I can let this harden up and I can remelt it later on. So I got it in a Ziploc. I'm just gonna put it just like that in the fridge. We'll let that cool down and harden up again, and we'll use that again later on. Chocolate chips are going to go in another Ziploc, and we'll put that one away for another snack later on. Same with the marshmallows. We'll keep those for a snack later, maybe some s'mores around the fire. We got our eyes on a plate, and we're going to put those in the fridge. That way those can cool down and harden up as well. All right, we're going to give that about 20 minutes, half an hour. We'll come back and give them a taste test. All right, guys, it's been about an hour now that these have been sitting in here cooling, and I am dying to get a taste of our white chocolate-covered eyeballs. Look at this. These look so awesome. Like I said, they are so simple, easy to make, very cheap to make, very quick to make, and now we're going to find out how they taste. Okay, one eyeball. That was so good. Now, I've had chocolate-covered marshmallows before. These have a little different taste because it's white chocolate, but still absolutely delicious. And the perfect snack for our Corpse Bride movie night.